This story reminds me of the time I was one of the victims of the pink Thong Bandit. He was haunting around Sloan's Lake for many years. So about 2015, I lived directly south of the lake, about 2 blocks away, 15th and Utica. I was walking home one spring evening. It was nice outside. It was not dark yet. And as I was turning off the lake, heading on my street, I noticed there was a guy walking mirrored from me across the street. Really didn't think anything of it. It's not super unusual. There's people populating that lake all the time. And I noticed he was keeping my pace, but just directly out of my eyesight. I tried not to pay attention to it. And maybe a second or two later, without me even noticing, this guy somehow got in front of me and he was hiding behind a van with his pants down, flashing me. So completely startled, I didn't know what to do, and I immediately laughed because that's the only thing I could think to do. And I'm walking still, and I realize, what the hell just happened? I turn around and I notice he's still following me. And I had to think quick on my feet and decide what I needed to do here. And the only thing I could think to do was get into a pose, just like Hulk Hogan. And with a deep voice, I said, "You're not gonna follow me home, are you?" So that surprisingly spooked him, and he started walking away. Thank God. So I was almost back to my place, and my friends who lived there immediately went in their house, told them everything that happened. And they said, "You gotta go call the police." Call the police, they asked me a bunch of questions, the exact date and time, what he looked like, and if there's anything else that was really specific about him that I can identify. I told them to update me if anything else were to occur. So about a month or two later, a police officer appreciation down at Sloan's Lake. So I wanted to go and just meet people and, meet my local community. So while I was there, I was telling some of the police officers about Flasher that I encountered. And one guy said, "Well, that's crazy because we actually just caught the guy and he's been doing this for years." I mean years. One time they got kind of lucky and they got the call from somebody that just encountered him. So they immediately went to the scene and he told me how they caught him was with DNA. I was like, DNA? That's, how? It's a flasher. So part of their kink, I guess, is to scare people, do the deed, and then go pleasure themselves afterwards. You know where I'm going with this. So the police officers had to collect that man's, DNA, and that's how they caught him. It was a happenstance, and they feel really lucky that they caught him. And after that, all the flashing stopped around Sloan's Lake.